Why mother-in-laws hate their daughter-in-laws, part 1. My name is Mrs. Uchenna. The relationship between a mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law can really be complex. So we will be looking at those root causes that brings problem between a mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law. In this video, I would like us to be patient to follow these causes one by one and understand it better, so that as a wife, it will help you to maneuver those issues when it arises. So when you have understanding, full knowledge of what actually leads to these problems we are talking about, what actually makes our mother-in-laws to react to a daughter-in-law anyhow, it helps you to maneuver those problems when you have a full knowledge of what brings the problem or what causes the problem in the marriage. Part of them, or one of them, is attachment to the son. Yes, some mothers have a deep emotional bond for their son, and sharing their son with a woman becomes a problem to them. When a woman gives birth to a son, she raised the son successfully, and the son gets married, it becomes a problem because she is now sharing her son with another woman, and she becomes jealous at that point because of that emotional attachment there. So emotionally, some mothers tend to bond with their son, and it becomes difficult to let go when they get married. Then part of those attachments is that when you as a wife is getting married to an only son of a woman, that's where you will see another drama. When you get married to an only son of a woman, especially when the mother is toxic in nature, it becomes difficult because that son is the only son and boy of her womb. So it becomes difficult for her to let go. Then the last one, but not the least, is that especially when the son is her favorite. Yes. When you as a woman gets married to a family where there is 5 boys, probably she just gave birth to 5 boys, and then you now married her favorite son, it's also an issue to her when she is toxic in nature. The mother-in-law will not manage it well because she feels that you have taken up her favorite, you've taken over her own son, her loving son, and so it becomes a problem. So remember to share this video, remember to comment and also like, because I know and I believe within myself that this video is actually impacting one or two out there, and so sharing this video will help others to benefit. So back to what we're saying. In number 2 part of this root causes is control issues. Yes, control issues is part of the problems mother-in-laws have. The moment a woman is married into her family, she begins to have these feelings that the woman or the lady is coming to take over. She begins to fear that once that woman comes in, she controls everything in the family, including her son. And at that point, she's no longer secure. So that is part of the problem we face in the life of our mother-in-laws, because at that point they are no longer secure within their heart. They feel that their wives is taking over their son, both wealth, probably even especially when the woman is resourceful, when she begins to bring in ideas on what to do in the family. The mother-in-law begins to find her space back to back so that she will be felt as well, not just the woman. Then, unrealistic expectation. That's number 3. This is where most mother-in-laws exhibit their character, whereby the kind of ideal woman she wants her sons to marry did not come forth, because the son already has a choice. And once the woman, or rather once the son marries his own choice of marriage, the woman or the mother herself will accept the marriage silently, but silently within her heart she disapproved the woman. And once she might even approve her, but once she's disapproved that woman in her heart, because that is not what she wants her son to marry, it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem. She may approve the wife the son brought to her, but deep inside of her heart, she did not accept the lady, and it becomes a problem. She wouldn't want to let go. Some mother-in-law would not let go. She would keep bringing out problems because her son neglected her wish. So, most times, these are the causes why mother-in-laws act the way they do. Then, the 4th one we'll be looking at finally in this video of part 1, because we are going to be looking at the remaining causes of this problem in the life of our mothers. We will still be looking at that in our next video. So, the last one is friends' influence. Most mother-in-laws get to involve themselves with negative friends that influence them negatively, and they bring that fight to their daughter-in-law. Yes, because probably her friends are experiencing goodness from their own daughter-in-law, not knowing peradventure the daughter-in-law in question is still struggling with her son to make it in life. And once the daughter-in-law is not meeting to her expectation, she picks fight against her. She feels that she's the one taking over her son's riches, whereas there is no wealth. So, these are the root causes we are bringing out in this video to educate us, so that as a wife, when you see such things, having knowledge of these root causes will help you to overcome these challenges, or those challenges you are seeing in your family. I hope you are seeing value from this video. Keep following my channel, and you will keep on updating yourself. Thank you.